So this was the Domhnall Manor, I think.
Hail, traveler.
I think so. They don't recognise me. What's my business? So it's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance-based prosperity is due to their business activities. I'm not just going to go around attacking random places. Though this area seems to be very much come and loot these houses. It's a little bit odd. Right. So then there was this house down here. What was it, the Mattel house? Something like that. Hadret house. So there's a door there, 2 different staircases up. An agent? Are they spies or? So there's no secrets while they're around.
Welcome.
Aha! Someone to talk to. So, I carry whispers, Caird knew a gilded veil, old voices indeed. So I'm not a cipher. So it's their job to know these sorts of things. I think a cipher was one of the classes I could have picked at the start. So their duties require them to focus elsewhere. Does it look like I could use some help? So they're not at liberty to discuss their work. Download row is only. A civilian would need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. So they're investigating Hollowball, growing unrests, and the ever-present political intrigues. I mean, that'll just take up all of their time. So they check for soul connections, look for lost things, missing things, or troublesome things. Okay, so they could help Aloth. They're a cipher in Glanfath. They were once known as, I can't pronounce that, Mind Hunters. Did I just hire a Mind Hunter for my keep? I might have done. It's a nice title, but it wasn't until the Animats began working with their kind 40 years ago that they truly understood their power. So now they're some of the best detectives in the world. Interesting. So they can just trace souls, I think. So we need to go and find, what's she, Lady Webb? And then we might be able to help these people with stuff. I assume she's going to be somewhere in a big room like this. But not this one. Apparently. There's this room over here, and then there's the staircase. Upstairs would be sensible. So let's head up. Because yeah, I'm just trying to find all the missions I can. So I just have a nice steady stream of stuff to do. Oh, this is another house where I could just loot all sorts of different things. Okay, so they're guarding that door. Are they going to try and stop me going in? So if Lady Webb wants to see me, she'll send for me. Okay. There's no other way in there. Not that I can see, at least. Well, maybe we'll be lucky enough to be summoned at some point. And then we'll help them figure out what's going on with their souls and all sorts of other stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that's linked to the sanatorium.
Been on your own for 5 years. But you can't talk to me.
My standards changed around year 2.
Animaxes. And one that's talking.
Good day to you.
Nedden. So apparently she's rather busy. What are you busy with? They're studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. So souls power bodies, give their tissues life, and only when they're firmly attached. a separation that leads to the whole separate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. So what they're basically saying is there's not enough glue at birth, so they can't stick. That's how you get Hollowborns, I think. So out of all the research they need, what do they need? So there's a manuscript called the Theorems of Pandgram. It contains research from Pangram's experience on detached souls. The whole revealed mysteries is rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. That's who I did a mission for with the Whale Scroll, I think. So I might have some favour with them. So it's considered to be one of the more daring animancy texts. The theorems could advance their research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships Whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricted knowledge. Since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kind of information. Okay. She could be persuaded. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Right. Tell me about it. So, he was an animancer working in the Direwood. He had some interesting theories about essence and some rather innovative techniques for studying it. So he was able to reattach souls to bodies after death. So, necromancy. So there's a tiny problem with reattaching souls after death. The bodies will reanimate and may even retain memories. But they become cannibals. They start to dissolve, decaying mentally and physically. So yeah, they become zombies. It does sound like necromancy. Magic is just science we don't understand. So that's not exactly helpful. So the Elder Archives hold the rarest and most arcane and powerful texts in the Direwood. So it's the inner sanctum of the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. So you're very protective of the books. I mean, that's fairly obvious already. So they're researching matters related to Waidwin's legacy. So it refers to the rise in Hollowborn children in the Direwood in recent years. Some have also connected it to so-called beerwax that blow through a Glanfath. So that's related to what happened to us. But it's too prevalent to change at this point. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's something we could go and do. I might go and do that before going into the sanatorium. Otherwise I feel like I'll forget to do it and it'll be months before I actually get around to it. And it doesn't take too long to get backwards and forwards, really. I mean, the loading time's not great, but still. It'll load eventually. There we go. Right. So where am I going?
You have said you fought in the Saint.
Up here. It takes a while to actually travel up there.
Funny thing about the woods. All that fire and language just treated him like another authority figure.
There we go. So, are they going to send us on another mission to get access to that, or are we supposed to have done that to... Are we supposed to have gone down to the sanatorium first? Aha, hello. So yes, we need the Theorems of Pandgram from the Elder Archives. Oh, I thought we would try and get it. So they've given me a whole lot of experience in copper. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I thought asking would actually let me get it for them, but apparently not. Well, that was unfortunate. That wasn't what I was hoping to do. Maybe I should have just stolen it instead. But I thought that probably would have had worse consequences for me. Still not enough XP to level up. It's been a very, very long time since we leveled up. We're not even that close. It is a little bit odd. Because at the start I was leveling up every, what, 10 episodes maybe? Maybe less than that. But now I haven't leveled up for about 20, I don't think. Where am I going? Sanatory. Also, I'm just thinking, does that count as a completed quest? Where would it be? There we go. Okay, so yeah, I feel like I failed that quest. Even though it says it's completed, I think I failed it. Because that would have been useful to know, to have more information about all of that stuff. Especially if it's linked to Beerwax. Ooh, it's a marble fountain. Right. Oh, it's over here. Oh. Oh, she's gone. Well, I don't think she'd be too happy with me even if she was still there. Which is unfortunate.